So, already match day 7 comes around. It doesn't seem 2 minutes since we did match day 6. And yet again, my predictions were totally and utterly shocking. So, can I do a bit better this week? Let's have a look. Hi everyone and welcome to the Toon Review Premier League edition. My name's Paul. If you're new to the channel, thank you very much for stopping by. Do drop a subscription and bang that notification bell so it'll let you know when I do upload new videos. Cheers. Now, let's look forward to match day 7 in the Premier League. And some big games coming up, but whether or not they perform to the standards of the big games that we expect, who knows. Man United against Chelsea last week was a bit of a damp squib, and there was quite a few games which were really poor last week. But one thing it did do was throw up some very, very strange results. But let's start on Friday night again, and we've got Wolves at home to Crystal Palace. Now, Wolves will be very disappointed last time out, only drawn against my team, Newcastle. It was a 1-1 draw, which Wolves will be unhappy with because they controlled that game for pretty much the full 90 minutes. Newcastle just sat behind the ball for the whole game and said, right, try and break us down and we'll try and catch you on the break. Players all over the place. It was just a terrible game to watch. And Raul Jimenez did come out and say that it's very difficult to play against a football team that doesn't want to win a match. And that's how we feel as Newcastle fans at the minute anyway, that we just go out trying to get points here and there and we've got no idea what we're doing. Crystal Palace, on the other hand, they'll be buoyed by their 2-1 win at Fulham last week. Good performance, and again, Crystal Palace are one of these teams you don't know quite what you're going to get. 1 week they'll be superb, next minute they'll just be ordinary, but I think Wolves will bounce back in this one, and I'm going for a 2-1 win to Wolves at Molineux. Moving on to Saturday, the first game of the day is Sheffield United against Manchester City. Now, for me, I'm sorry, Sheffield United fans, there is only one team that I can see winning this game, and that is Manchester City. They're playing very, very well at the minute. Good win in the Champions League against Marseille. They are starting to just look more ominous every time they come onto the field. Playing a lot better, attacking a lot better, and defending a lot better, which has been a problem for Manchester City. Sheffield United, you know, they'll be disappointed that they lost at Liverpool. They did stick in right till the end and only lost by the odd goal. But, you know, after scoring first, I think they could have done a bit better, given the way that Liverpool not really firing in all cylinders at the minute. I can only see one winner, as I've said. I'm pretty sure that Man City will come out of this on top and will 3-0 to Manchester City. The next one is Burnley against Chelsea. And again, it's one of those, isn't it, that Burnley really haven't started the season at all. They haven't got going. Sean Dyche should be very, very disappointed with this team at the minute. Chelsea are starting to knock the ball in the back of the net. Werner's playing, you know, he's starting to find his feet. Over here, he's starting to put the ball in the net. They're defending a lot better. I think, again, I can only see a Chelsea winning this game. I'm going 2-0 to Chelsea. I'm sorry, Burnley fans, but, you know, if you look at it with a sensible head on, you can only see one winner in that game. Burnley are fighting. They're fighting every game. You can see that. But I think the confidence might have been knocked again by not being able to beat West Brom last time out. But we'll see. We'll see in that one. But for me, 2-0 to Chelsea. Liverpool against West Ham United is the final game on the Saturday. Now, West Ham United are one of the surprise packages this season, given that Newcastle beat them 2-0 on the opening day. They looked all over the place. Absolutely all over the place. But now, suddenly, they are playing superb football. They are fighting as a team, and they are getting results, and big results. You know, the draw against Manchester City, winning away at Leicester City. Things like that can only generate confidence in a football team. And West Ham certainly have bags of that going on at the moment. Liverpool, they'll be without Fabinho and Van Dijk now. So that is going to be a big miss for Liverpool. Who will slot into that central defender spot? What formation will Klopp go with? I think West Ham will be very, very confident of getting a result at Anfield. And I'm confident they'll get one as well. I'm going 1-1 at Anfield. So if we move on to Sunday, we've got Villa against Southampton. Both teams are playing very well at the minute. I think Aston Villa, fair enough, losing that game to Leeds at Villa Park last time out. They'll be disappointed with that, but it is only one defeat, remember. You know, they can't get too downhearted. Certainly from Southampton's point of view, they're playing very well. Beat Everton last time out, giving them the first defeat of the season. Adams and Ings are starting to perform really well as a front two. And I think that's... But then again, you've got the double act of, Grealish and Barkley for Aston Villa, providing both are fit. So I think it's going to be a good game. I think there will be goals in this one, but I can't see either side winning. I think it'll be a 2-2 draw at Villa Park. Next out, my team, Newcastle United against Everton. Now, for me, Newcastle are going to do exactly what they've done the last few games. They're going to put 10 men behind the ball. I think Steve Bruce will be afraid of Everton because of how Everton have started the season. But if there's players in a team to unlock sides, Everton have certainly got them. So if Newcastle decide to bang 10 men behind the ball again, I think the likes of James Rodriguez, etc., will be able to break them down. And with Calvert-Lewin absolutely bang on fire this season, I think Newcastle will struggle if they sit behind the ball. Newcastle have the players now to attack, go forward, and play some decent football, providing the manager lets them, which he hasn't done. He needs to take the reins off, but I have a feeling he's not going to against Everton. But again, I think Newcastle, the look Steve Bruce has had this season with results, I think it's going to be 1-1 at St James's Park. Next game is Man United against Arsenal, arguably the biggest game of the weekend in the Premier League. Man United are absolutely on fire at the moment. Fantastic win in the Champions League against Leipzig. I did not see that coming, to be fair. That is a big, big result. Man United is starting to look really, really together and as a team. Now, we've seen this under Solskjaer in the past, where Man United have gone on runs of 5-6 wins and then they've gone on an absolutely abysmal run. Now, will this happen again, or will he be able to keep the team winning by making slight changes here and there? And it's very important that he does that, because I think Man United fans probably won't accept another slump in form. They just can't afford that to happen. Arsenal, on the other hand, struggling with goals at the moment. They really dominated the first half against Leicester City last week, but Lacazette missed a heap of chances. But you think when you've got Aubameyang, you've got Lacazette, you've got Pepe, you've got Saka, there's bags of goals in that team. Absolutely bags of goals. So it'll be interesting to see if they can do anything in that match. However, I think Man United will be too strong, and I'm going 2-0 United. We've got Spurs against Brighton as the final game on Sunday. Now, for me, again, I can only see Spurs winning this game. I think they're a very, very forward-thinking side. Brighton, don't get me wrong, have done very well. Graham Potter's got them very well organised, playing very good football. But again, I think Spurs are on fire at the moment. And if they start the fit players, you've got Bale, Kane and Son as your front three. I don't know any team in English football who would not want that as your front three. It excites you. You know, there's goals in it. And as for Harry Kane, I said this in the last week's review show, just the energy he puts in, getting back in defence, getting forward, getting back, getting forward, constantly up and down the pitch. Yeah, he scores goals, he gets assists. He's just one player that you'd love to have in your team. No matter what you think of him, you know, you just love to have him in your team. So I'm going 3-1 Spurs for that one. And on Monday, we've got Fulham against West Brom. And again, this is one of them games that really is a neutral. Does it excite anybody? It doesn't excite me. I think it'll be one of those games that just pit us out. I can't see there being many goals because neither manager will want to lose this game. It's a massive game for both sides, and neither manager will want to lose. And that's going to be the most important thing to both sides in this game, which is why I think it's going to end up as a 0-0 draw. And finally, we've got Leeds against Leicester. Leeds, probably one of my favourite teams to watch so far this season because of the football Bielsa plays. He likes to get it down, he likes to attack. And he seems to have this attitude of, you know, you score 4, we'll score 5, which is the same sort of attitude Keegan had in the early 90s with Newcastle. And it's unbelievable to watch. And you know, when you watch Leeds, you're going to get goals, you're going to get excitement, whether it goes for them or not. But they had a fantastic win at Villa Park last time out, playing so well. And then you've got Leicester City, who on the other hand, you don't know which team's going to turn up. They beat Arsenal last time out, but before that, they lose at home to West Ham, and then the thrash Man City at the Etihad. So which team is it that Leicester City are going to put out? I know they've had injuries. Let's be fair to them. They've had injuries. But you just don't know which team's going to turn out. And the way Leeds are playing, I really do fancy them on Monday. And I'm going for a 2-1 Leeds United win. So that sums up my predictions for match day 7. Again, if you put accumulators on, don't look at this, because I've had some terrible prediction results in the last few weeks. And given how the Premier League is going this year, I have a feeling things are going to be the same this weekend, because not many people have been able to predict the right results. And I think that's the way it's going to go again. So just beware if you're going to put accumulators on based on my predictions. God help you. So just that's the disclaimer I'm giving for this video if you're wasting your money. But anyway, thank you very much for watching the video. If you are new to the channel, do hit the subscription button and hit that notification bell, which will let you know when I do upload videos. Lots of football news on this channel, as well as Newcastle United. Separate playlists for Newcastle United, separate playlists for the Premier League. So, you know, whatever you want to watch, you've got the playlists there to do it. So, like I say, if you're new, do hit the subscription button. Thank you very much to all my new subscribers. Catch me over on Twitter at The Toon Review. And until I do the preview next week, stay safe, take care. Be strong. Be strong.